These days, many people enjoy gambling. Gambling can be fun if you control, but it can lead to addiction, which can be seriously affect your wealth and health. In Korean society, a great number of people play gambling. By the way, there are many kinds of gambling, like baccarat, poker, sports betting, and horse racing. And according to Korean newspaper, said people who are addicted to gambling have a higher rate of suicide compared to normal people. In addition, some of college students love to gamble, and one of my friends did sports illegal betting, and he went to the police. So I think this is a really serious problem, which can't be ignored. So I'm going to talk about 3 ways to prevent it. First, taking medication will help. In fact, it is widely used. With the medication, gambling addicted gamblers, it lessens the pain of withdrawal symptoms. In fact, it's like medication prevents dopamine, and it reduces the desire of gambling. So people who did this said it helped them to live a normal life. And also, hospitals are opening medical center for who addicted gambling people. And next, changing perception will be help. People say, most often gambling is prohibited. And people say if you do gambling, it can lead to the destruction of one's life. But I think people just look negative side. In a sense, gambling is like mental game to me, because when in United States there is a poker tournament and many entertainers participated, because poker is recognized as a psychological game, and also it can develop power of precognition. So look bright side. And finally, laws on gambling should be tightened up. If you do illegal gambling in Korea, you just need to pay 5 million won. And compulsive gambling is punished by imprisonment not more than 2 years. And, or a fine not exceeding 10 million won. So I think the law is too generous. So if government strengthens the law, people are afraid to do this. And the application of law should be more wider. So gambling is growing in our country, so it's hard to stop in a short way. So I think we need a long-term plan, and plan must be very accurate. And that's the end of my speech.
In my major classes, I read the short story, The Babylon Revisit, was written by Scott Fitzgerald, and the story was about how the person is really trying to recover and straighten up his behavior. He was totally addicted to drink the alcohol, you know, but it's really hard for him to totally restore from. So, and I'm so suspicious about your mentioning. You need to make it more stronger, the laws, and the medical treatment will be very effective for the patients. But I don't go in for sort of thing, because if someone if we gonna enhance the law to prevent the illegal gambling, then even I was thinking that it leads the vicious circle. The bad thing leads to the bad thing. Do you think that is your medical treatment or the enhancing the law will be effective?
I mean,
yeah, just your
alcohol is related to gambling.
And maybe that I think that it has some similarity between alcohol and gambling because it's very easy for people, makes the people to get addicted.
Yeah, I think if you drink a lot of beer or like soju, you do impulsive things. So I think yeah, it's related to gambling.
But his question was, do you think that treatment, number 3, stricter laws will help solve that problem?
Yeah, I think it helps because yeah, I said if you stress the law, people will fear to do this.
But then I have a question. Your number 2, your second point was that we need to change the way we think about gambling. We need to think about it as a mental game, not as, you know, some crazy, terrible thing. And then number 3, you said we need to have much stricter laws. Those seem to be the opposite. They contradict, don't they?
But like some of gambling, like poker or like sports betting, I think it's not gambling. It's just psychological game because, for example, if you do sports betting, you have to guess who's gonna win, and you have to get a lot of information about teams and players. And I think that's like psychological game to me.
So what kind of gambling should be illegal?
Horse racing. It's just my opinion.
It's okay.
I was just wondering if somebody really wanted to gamble and you strengthen the laws here, wouldn't that just make them go somewhere else?
You mean someone else?
Another country. Like in US, a lot of people, they can't gamble in certain states. So all the money that people want to use on gambling, it goes to the bet in Las Vegas, right? So that makes a lot of countries, or in that case states, they start to allow because they also want some of that income. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I am kind of agree with you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jinji Lee, and today I'd like to talk about the access of university in Korea. Do you guys know how many college and university Korea have? There are about 303 universities and colleges in this tiny, small country. Don't you think it's too much? So I think to solve the access of university, to solve this problem, our government should shut down the low quality university because of these 3 reasons. First of all, the low quality university waste our tax revenue. Of course, university is an institution for higher education, but they also make a lot of money, as you guys know. How do they make money? First, they get expensive tuition fee from us as students, and second, the university pay fewer taxes, and third, university get financial support from government because the purpose of this is education. So running university is actually a good business. as long as it is operated well. However, some universities in countryside like Gangwon-do, they had a harder time finding students. They even can't enough students to enough the prescribed number of students. So what they do is hire broker, and the brokers bring students from out of the country, out of the Korea. Like they bring students from Russia and Canada, not Canada, Russia and China, giving those students scholarship, which is our tax. Second, low-quality university should be shut down so that the saturation, the degree saturation can be solved. About 82% of high school graduates go to college in Korea. It's really high rate compared to other countries. But the problem is those students who go to college are not actually interested in higher education, and furthermore, they don't have a good score to go to university when they were high school students. But because of too many universities, let's say giving them scholarship and offering good condition, there are students who just graduate high school go to that low quality university instead of joining the labor activity, which can improve our economy. And third, local universities should be shut down, that the overall quality of the university in Korea can be improved. Let me explain why. Every year, our government compiles statistics on which university make progress, or which university's professor are in higher ranking in their research and event. So, but because of some lower local university, some medical level of university seems good, even if they are not that good, but the local university are backing up, so they are okay, and they are not trying to be better, as there are less incentive to be better. So to sum up, we can save our tax revenue, and we also can solve the saturation degree problem, and we also can improve the overall quality of the university in Korea. So, a quality of university in Korea if the low quality university shut down. So